So when it comes to shipping reptiles, there's a lot of ifs, don'ts, don't do this, do this, do this. And in this video, main goal is that we're actually gonna sit down, cover it, and actually how to do it in a proper manner and how Royal Anoles, ships their reptiles. Now, one of the first things that's going to come about shipping your reptiles is, well, shipping provider. USA, there's going to probably only be two options, which is going to be your FedEx and UPS. Typically, this is your best bet just because they are less likely to make an accident and just they're overall a little better. Where these guys, hey, you paid for one day, now it's a free day, and now they're mad at you because for some reason it's your fault. Makes no sense. But, you know, you want to kind of stick towards these guys. It's also where a lot of what we're about to get into next, shipping label people are going to come in and make it affordable for us. So the shipping label people will be things like your Redline and, well, I don't use anyone else, so I don't know the others off the top of my head, but they're right here. So if you want to be different, Redline's better because they give out discounts pretty much at every NRBC show, and that's definitely why I use them. But when it comes to using these discount codes, we mainly use them for the biggest perk of a massive discount. For example, this is how much of a cost to ship an animal overnight to a FedEx hub or a home, right? And that's a lot of money. You know, you can buy another animal in a lot of scenarios with this kind of money. But using Redline, you can get a lot cheaper shipping, typically around the $50 to $60 range, and if you're in Alaska, it goes up. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you there. They can't help you there. And on the other side, when you use things like Redline or any other shipping providers, if they're competent, will also have your back if, say, there's an issue, like, say, they don't want to help give you your package. They're going to call people on the other end that you can't really get your hands on or talk to, and they're going to figure out what's going on so you can fix it, and the breeder who you got your animal from can help fix it with you a lot better than say, hey, FedEx, my animal's here and you're not giving it to me. You know, dumb stuff like that. You know, just weird things, and they help you get more involved. That's another reason we use that. Then, as well, when we are talking about shipping animals, there's certain ways you can do it. Now, Lacey Act commands that you are going to have to write down every animal in the box and quantity. So as you see, this is the cardboard box used for reptile shipping. Be as keen, notice it's the white box, red words, and live animal packages. As you all see there, it has a little bit of wear and tear because I like to reuse boxes because one, it's cheaper, two, it's better for the environment, and three, it just kind of makes things a simpler process all around. And I don't like to throw away them because, like, why? But as you're seeing, we're getting the box ready. Pretty much what you're gonna do here is you're gonna get the bottoms folded in, then you shut that down, then you place your first sheet of foam in there, then you're surprisingly gonna put another piece and yet another one, and then another one, then another one. Then officially the box is structured well, and you know, for example, there's the roof, you take it back off. But what is this odd little thing in my hand? Let's go find out. Well, isn't that a container in a video about how to ship reptiles? I wonder what it can be used for. Let's keep learning. Now this is a paper towel. Now you fold it once, then you fold it a second time, maybe even a third time, and it looks like it's going to be the last one, a fourth time. Then you put it right into the container, then you spray it down. This is a Cuban false chameleon or Anoles barbatus. Personally, my main bread and butter over here and one of my favorite little species. Now let's go learn a little bit more about it. So this is my Cuban false chameleon cage. Right there's one of my favorite females. I like to call her Patty because she doesn't really have a whole lot of that, you know, pattern like what you'll see in some of the other individuals. There's the male, and then there is the other female right there. You want a worm, girly? Oh, okay. Thank you. Now, this gigantic beast we call Goliath is my first Cuban false chameleon, or Anoles barbatus. These guys are a anole all the way found in Cuba, could be more precise, Western Cuba. And they'll find these guys hanging out on thinner branches, chilling, not moving so much, waiting for prey to come by to them, and avoiding larger anole species that would come down and probably try to fight or take a little bite out of them, especially if they're a younger individual. And in the wild, they're going to be eating mostly snails, but super cool guys, really mellow species. Absolutely adore them. I wonder if that made anyone at home watching this want a Cuban false chameleon from me. But yeah, they're super cool. Anyways, let's go to the next thing. If Armin can do it, I can. But you grab the tape, and the next thing you know, you use the tape to place it on the bottom of the box and to the side. The extra, add some little bit extra help to the little thing in there and make sure it doesn't move. Then, in this scenario, I'm grabbing paper. Why are we grabbing paper? That is to, keep it in there. And what that's going to do is also, let's say the package moves on the inside. It is going to essentially prevent the thing from moving and keeping it from shake around, which can cause injury and make things very unpleasant for the animal during transit. Then you grab the lid, put it on there. You close up the top, then you grab tape just so it doesn't move for convenience. Then you proceed to start taping up the top, and I mean a lot. Personally, you can probably go a little less, but me, my friends, I like to go a little overboard. Then you put on the label because it's such a simple process, is what I would say if it actually did go that way. But what actually happened is, the printer wanted to say, oh, no more. So tried feeding it paper, did not want to take the paper. Then I was like, oh, let me just click the screen. Guess what? The screen was being weird for some reason. Then after a lot of work, we found out that it was actually an ink related issue. Then we were finally able to print our little label for the packaging. Now our package can finally have a label and be shipped off at the FedEx facility. We're outside in a cage I'm building. Sorry, this won't be on the channel. Thanks at the mood quickly. But what did y'all think of the video? I feel like I went over a lot of what has to go on, what I do, what you kind of have to do when you ship a reptile. But I also have a good feeling I probably missed something that I'm just not realizing during editing that I do, or just, I don't know, weird stuff. But if you're curious about A, B, C, or D, just want me to elaborate more on some, just ask a question. Comment sections are here for a reason, and I try to respond to all of them. I have notifications for when I get comments. I see all of them most of the time. But anyways, I thought this was a fun video. Let's get y'all to subscribe and all the other stuff. Guess what? Go watch the update videos as well. There's a reason this cage is getting built, and it's hinted in that video. Into the video.